Do you want to be rich? Well, then you should probably sell drugs. I'm kidding, of course. But if I wasn't... This is a website called Fiverr. You probably know it, but if you don't, it's basically you can buy any services you want. I want to get a business coach, someone that can help guide me through all the steps of selling products. I'm not gonna sell drugs, technically. I'll explain that in a minute. For now, let's just find the business coach and see what we're working with. After some digging, I found our guy, Nathan P., a Christian business coach with 5 stars. I told him I'm running a gardening business. I'm not running a gardening business. I'm gonna be running a drug empire out of my RV. Out of my apartment. Unfortunately, selling drugs is very illegal, so I'm not gonna do it in real life. I'm gonna do it in a drug dealing simulator. Schedule 1. Oh hey look, I have $0.
Oh man!
Let's sell drugs. By the way, YouTube Analytics tells me that, like, nobody is subscribed. Oh, hey look, it's done. Now I just have to list it for sale and make my first deal. $100? That's not enough for a drug empire. I'm gonna have to call...
Hey Xander, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
In what form are you delivering the ashwagandha? Is it actually in plant form or is it more so in supplement form?
Like supplement form.
Okay.
Or, sorry, it's in plant form.
All right. And my other question is, looking at your competitors, how much is the average plant in the way that you're packaging it? How much is it going for?
I'm not really too sure about that.
Is it a one-time sale or is it something that they should be coming back to you for, like on a subscription basis? Or
They're kind of on like a subscription basis. They're coming back for it, yeah.
what's your pitch? You know, how are you going into, you know, why they would want to get this product?
I usually just, I knock on their door. I tell them, like, you know, there's many health benefits. I realize that we did hit the time, so I don't want to hold you up.
Would you be able to send me like an example or a picture of how the sample looks or how the product looks? It'll help me wrap my mind around what the presentation process looks like.
Let's not sugarcoat it. That interview went fucking horribly. But luckily, I have 2 more interviews. As long as Nathan doesn't block me. He told me I should check my competitors' pricing to see if it matches up. Hello, it's the drug dealer. Yo, is $38 a good price to sell weed? $38? Bloody hell, mate, you're getting ripped off. Oh, for real? Yeah. Well then. He hung up. But now we know we need to increase our price. $40. No, $50. And now we do deals. My friend Benji Coleman is a dealer and will help you move your stuff? I mean, I do have a bit of money now, but I don't know if I'm ready to hire an employee. And this number, it just needs to be bigger. And there's only one person who can make it bigger. I am so sorry for being late. I apologize.
I had a couple things I wanted to ask you about today, but we can get to that here in a second because what you're giving them was pulled off of a Walmart shelf and it has like dirt and stuff all over it and it's just not good looking at all. You don't have to push that presentation slide too far. Let it be a good middle ground. The result is the most important part, not necessarily the presentation.
This is gonna sound very weird. Mixing in something like Viagra actually helps, like... It basically increases its effect.
Oh yeah, like the more you can throw in, it just depends on how, you know, big of a difference it's going to make. I would just say go for the clean enough approach. What area are you in? So you said Northtown, but what state is that?
Probably like Florida.
You're in Florida? Okay.
I could try to go uptown where it's a little bit more like rich and fancy.
People who are more health conscious, you're going to be looking at like upper middle class.
One of the customers I delivered to yesterday is looking to get into some sort of thing and offered that he could be like another supplier to help me kind of like build out a little bit.
I think that could be the right move.
All right, well, I think I hit the time. I don't want to waste your time. But are we still good to do tomorrow as well? So I ended up hiring Benji as another dealer, and he's doing a good job. I mean, he's doing my deals, everything's going fine. So that was good advice to hire him. On top of that, he also told me to go to Uptown, and he was freaking right. These guys pay so much more, but not enough. So I started pickpocketing to try to get even more money, but that got me into a bit of trouble. So I did what I had to do, and he disappeared.
This meeting is being recorded.
Hey, how did things go yesterday?
Kind of a wild day, to be honest. I gave some product to Benji. He ended up giving a sample to someone. They didn't like it, so he tried to pickpocket it back off of them.
Oh my gosh.
They got freaked out and tried to dial the cops on him, which is like totally understandable. And then he tried to talk to me and explain it to me, and I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that is absurd. Besides that, yeah, he didn't end up really getting any customers.
Wow, that's that's something that can devastate the business pretty quickly, because now you have partial liability to what those who work for you do. With a small business like this, like, there has to be some form of risk taken by the salesman, not just you. What's your best day so far in terms of like new client acquisition?
That was my best day, actually.
That's your best day? Yo, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's a huge win, man. That is a huge win. Did you do anything like different, did you feel like, in terms of like the sales sequence or how you're pitching them, or did you keep things relatively the same?
I think that was the right group of people. I also ended up going to the hardware shop, and I got those AirPods and a little bit of better equipment. Get it up to heavenly, and
well, nice. So yesterday was you had a good high and also a decent low.
Definitely experienced the both sides of it, for sure.
Oh man,
I think he was definitely a drug dealer or something.
Yeah, there's something going on there. He could have just asked you, be like, I couldn't make any sales today. Could I get more free samples? Like, there's.
Did he think he was skilled enough to do it?
Yeah. Like at the end of the day, the next conversation you have with a random person, you can say, hey, don't try and steal back the free samples, please. It's okay. If they walk away, let them take it. It's okay. At the end of the day, if you're able to sell it at a higher margin, especially in Uptown, you'd be better off just dealing in those higher quality client regions.
Yeah, I used to have an RV, but that is unfortunately gone now. It kind of blew up, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. So that was like a Breaking Bad moment?
Yeah. It was exactly like a Breaking Bad moment, actually.
You're in the middle of a field and just... Dang.
No one was inside, luckily, so...
I was about to ask that question.
Maybe someone didn't like that we were selling ashwagandha, who knows?
It just took out the competition.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Taking out the ashwagandha competition. Guys, Nathan P is just awesome. Despite having almost no reviews and charging a suspiciously low price, I couldn't be happier with my choice. Look, he even made me this nice little delivery package. And it got me super rich, in-game. In real life, I'm still very broke, unfortunately. But thanks to my members like Atomex and Griffin, y'all are keeping me afloat, so thanks. And hey, if you guys like this video, subscribe. It really does help me out. Alright, I'm gonna go play Switch 2. Bye.